Hey kids, welcome to Unit 1, Lesson 9, Writing Methods, Exercise number 6. We're finally here, kids. We're going to write our first method, turn right. And how are we going to be able to do this? Well, last lesson we learned about inheritance. That lets us create a new class and inherit or have access to all of those attributes and behaviors from its superclass. Our superclass was painter. We created this painter plus method here. And we learned if we use this keyword extends, we can get all of those attributes and behaviors from a parent class. So this is just saying Painter Plus has access to all of the methods in Painter. That's all that's saying there. We also wrote our constructor. We had a no argument one here just called Painter Plus. Since Painter Plus has all of the same attributes and behaviors as Painter, we had all the same methods. We were also missing the same methods, which was a turn right. And that's what we're going to do today is write that turn right method. How do we write a method? Well, first we need the keyword public. Public just means we want access across the classes. Void, and this is a return type. There's going to be two types of return types we're going to have to know for the exam. The first is void. This just means do whatever's in the method and then exit. The other type will actually give us a return. We give a method a bunch of numbers. It'll return to us, say, the biggest or smallest, depending on what we're asking for. We'll talk about that one in the next couple of lessons. For right now, if we don't want to return a value, we just want to execute a code, we're going to use the keyword void. Next is the method signature, which is the name and the parameter list if we have one. After that, we just put some curly cues to encompass whatever directions we have inside our method. That's it. Let's go ahead and actually write that out. First off, I'm going to comment this out. This is my turn right method. And how do we start this off? We need the public keyword because we want access across the classes. We just want to go through the set of instructions and exit out. That means we want a void return type. Then we need our method signature. We're going to call this turn right. Do we have any parameters? Not right now. So we have some empty parentheses and then a set of curly cues or curly braces. I'm going to comment this out. This is the end of turn right method. Inside here, we have to put the instructions we want our method to follow. What methods do we have to enable us to make our painter turn right? We can do it the same way we've been doing it this entire unit. We can just do 3 turn lefts. Little difference here is we're not going to use an object to call it or our dot modifier because there's no object yet. The object and dot modifier will be written in the tester class. In here, we just put the method we want to call. And the method we want to call is the turn left method. Do not forget your parentheses or your semicolon. That's one. We're going to do our second one and our third one. Clean up our code a little. Check our spelling. Highlight it. They're all the same there. And this completes our first method. Public access across the classes. Void, we just want to do these steps and exit out of the method. Method signature is called turn right. No arguments right now. We have a curly brace to start our instructions, a curly brace to end our instructions, and then our instructions in between. This is just turn left, turn left, turn left. No object, no dot modifier. That's it. How do we call this method? Same way we called it turn left. To call it, we're going to need our object and dot modifier. Let's go to our tester class and add that. Over here, I want to replace all of my turn lefts. We can comment this out by holding the control key and a question mark. We are going to use the roads object to call the turn right method. And now my program should run exactly like it did in lesson 8. My painter should move to the wall, turn right by 3 lefts, and then proceed to the cone. Well, let's see if we're right. And it made it. Let's test just to make sure. And we have success on all 3 points. Good job, kids. Key takeaway from this lesson is how we write a method. Remember, we use the public keyword for access across all of the classes. We use void as our return type. This specifies the value returned before the method it executes and exits. This is called a return type. And a return type specifies the value returned before a method completes its execution and exits. This is just saying run the steps and exit. Don't return anything. Next is the method signature. We have our method name, followed by parentheses. If we have any parameters, those will go in the parentheses. Then we have a set of curly cues or curly braces. And between those curly braces are the instructions that we want our method to complete when it's called. And that's it. And at this point, if you're really getting that we need to create objects in order to do something in Java, how to create those objects, and how to call methods, and now how to write methods, you're understanding a big bulk of this class. Great job, kids. Finally, in this lesson, we also called this method, and it's just the same we've called any method we've used already, whether it be paint or move. We needed our object, .modifier, and the method name we needed. Hopefully this video helped you understand writing methods a little better. As always, if you have any questions, come see me. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. See you later, kids. Bye. Bye. Bye.